So Snoop Dogg can flip the script on us quick, fast, and in a hurry concerning this LGBTQ whatever agenda that's being pushed on the kids, right? He spoke out against it at first, and just as quick as he could finish speaking, he is advocating for it and making songs for the kids, right? First, I want to revisit his words a little while ago when he was speaking out.
What you see is what you see. They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see, what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, with Kiki Palmer's in that movie. So we watching it, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women. How did she have a baby? So it's like, I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like,
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
Now let me just ask you, how he go from that to this right here?
Love is Love is a record that my kids program, Doggyland, presented me, where it's the song where it's teaching love is love, it's teaching parenthood, it's teaching the situations that kids and the world is going through right now in a beautiful way through song, dance, melody, and just trying to get more understanding, clarity on how we live and the way we live. And I felt like this music is a beautiful, bridge to bringing understanding. This is a program that we've been doing for years where we involve kids, and these are things that kids have questions about. So now hopefully we can help answer these questions and, help them to live a happy life and understand that love is love.
Love is love is a slippery slope, though. Like, I think Isaiah Robbins said this in his video. What if they say love is love when it comes to do with animals? People and animals, right? Even worse, what if they say love is love when it comes to pedos and minors? You dig what I'm saying? No Hollywood would love that. But what if they made that argument?
Amen. I don't know if you knew this, but I was a nanny in New York.
No, you wasn't. You wasn't no nanny. You probably was letting the kids do whatever they want.
I sure did. I sure did. But
man, love is love. That's what it's always been for me. And thank my mother, my grandmother, and the people that put that spirit in me as a kid, because, we always tend to detour when we want to be grown and we want to try things on our own and we want to try to venture out. But it's always been instilled in my heart that to lead with love and to show love. And I feel like that's the reason why we're together. I think that's why we're able to, take our platforms to do the things that unite people. Because by seeing us together, it just shows that beautiful people are beautiful people. You don't have to put us in a box and think that I'm only supposed to hang with these type of people and you're only supposed to hang with those type of people. People are people. And one thing I love about music is the universal language of all people.
amen.
Being able to have parents of all walks of life, whether it's two fathers, two mothers, whatever it is, love is the key. And I think these kids are being loved by these great parents that are, showing them an example of what family is.
How did he go from this?
I mean, I thought Stephen A. Smith folded fast when we were talking about Serena Williams. I mean, Snoop just hit him with a yes, a boss. I mean, with the tap dance and the blackface and the whole nine. It's just so disappointing to watch people that you think have some testicular fortitude crumble like this. Like, we got to stop following these people, man. Like, we follow these people like they, and they ain't doing nothing but following the money. And we know enough about Hollywood to know that money is often attached to the devil and devilish things, so we shouldn't be following them no way, right? But yet and still, here we are, still stuck on stupid. Like we ain't never seen this before.
So ain't nobody gonna perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you jigaboo gonna be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm gonna roast the out one of you Uncle Tom for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? Osby's the one that performs for himself.
And then we found out later why he spoke yes boss so good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He spoke it too good. It had to be his first language.
It's that crypto, see? They let a real crip up in the crypto ball. Ooh. Bang, bang. But we great at tearing each other down. You could be up one minute and they'll try to pull you down the next. But I'm a strong black man. I'm cut from a different cloth. Can't tear me down. I'm one of God's child.
Now he want to preach. Oh, okay, Reverend Lion Long Nose. If you is one of God's kids, you sure don't look like him. Man, don't none of us look like him. Listening to you sing ain't no fun. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, you know what it is. Like, sometimes a child come in the house, look to be the spitting image of their father, right? Grandma said, I know that boy, yo. And then you got other times, she don't say nothing when you come in the house with that baby. Right? Because you got to build up the courage to tell you after a while. And she finally tell you, you look more like that boy down the street. And I'm just saying, Snoop, all these years that I've known your music, you look like that man down the street. You don't look like God's child, not to me. You put on a robe and do all that church service, all that stuff you want to. And listen, I'm just as guilty because I've been listening to your music all this time. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm trying to get myself right. And hey, the first thing I got to do is acknowledge what it is. So, I mean, I would rather you do the same. But listen, outside of the God part of it, so I know some of y'all don't believe. I mean, just, can you feel me on the, just as a man, having what you believe in. You done put that out there, right? Multiple occasions, you done spoke on how you feel about certain things, and you claim to be the realest, right? Everybody, Uncle Snoop, right? You one of the realest in the room, right? Whatever room you in. But when is we gonna start calling this out, man? When we gonna start calling? Like, I mean, we just gotta say it sometimes. Like Corey Holcomb, he one of the realest dudes. He say a lot of real things. But I done seen Corey do some fake stuff before, man. And the best way I could have described it is like just watching how he done fronted on like a few supposed good friends of his that was on this show, and how he treat people that may have an opposing opinion to his. Like, he still say some real things. Like he is a fountain of realness. He be saying some real stuff, right? Just real stuff. You laugh about it, but the best way I can say it, man, he one of the realest fake dudes that you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? And I swear it hurt my heart to say that. But I feel like guys like Corey and guys like Snoop is close to our hearts because they are a reflection of so many dudes that we didn't grew up with, regardless of their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all got our flaws. Like, every one of us, me included. Like, they can look at me and pick me apart, roast me or whatever, and say whatever about me. I got my flaws, and if he knew me, or if they knew me, I would probably be somebody that they would have some words for. But I feel like if we can't have them words with each other, like if I can't, on some real stuff, say that to our brothers and be like, man, that just was kind of fake, Snoop, how you switched up. If I can't look my dog in the face and say that, I don't feel like you my dog. I feel like you just somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I want to smile with, like as Corey say. Somebody that, you know what I'm saying, that Corey don't like smiling with people. So he say, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, no matter the flaws, man, no matter the paths that people have gone down, nothing is beyond reproach. Nothing is, you know what I'm saying, not like they can't come back from it. You dig what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Snoop may resemble somebody else other than God and say he's God's child. I mean, I just want to have a real talk with Snoop. Like, hey, man, do you really think the music that you've been doing all these years paints you in the light of being God's child? And I want to have those real conversations because, like, I done heard Corey talk about this type of stuff, and he roasts us Christians badly. You know what I'm saying? He goes in on the preachers as he should. As he should. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had such a terrible representation of us be out there. We keep misrepresenting ourselves. And I would say that to a brother like Snoop, like, man, don't, come on, we got to do better. Because if you really are a child of God, maybe you just got away from God like all of us do, then don't you think you should change some of that behavior, or at least start to try to change some of it? So that brothers like Corey can look at you and be like, you know what? I do got more respect for them, because I done seen Corey have great respect for brothers like Reza Islam and Minister Louis Farrakhan. You know why? Because they hold their self in better regard than Christians. I seen this one girl, she been going viral, and I like her videos. I forget her name, but she like, you know why people come at Christians? She says because it's the truth. Because God, Jesus is the way, and you know what I'm saying? And I agreed and I disagreed with her. I agreed because, yeah, that's part of the reason that people come at us, but I disagreed because I want to say mostly the reason that people come at us is because we fake, man. We fake. We have too many examples of us plastered upon the internet, of us being pimps in church, us supposed to be pastors of church, but we slanging our nuts all through the church. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be mentoring young boys and girls, but you're in there touching on them. You're supposed to be helping people reap the blessings of wealth by you preaching about wealth every Sunday, but somehow the only person getting rich is you. You dig what I'm saying? We're supposed to be being better examples in our lives. Like, people are supposed to know that I know God. But do they? Do they? First of all, do I know him? You dig what I'm saying? Like, you have to ask that to yourself and be real. Like, no, I don't know him as well as I should. And is like, we have to be better representations. You dig what I'm saying? Of what God is. We have to do more walking in the lifestyle and being what we talk about, rather than just telling people to do this. But yeah, that don't apply to me though. I ain't got to do it because I'm just talking to you right now. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm just saying that applies to this whole flippity floppity thing. And if this, message got a little bit too preachy for you, it still ties in. I know some of y'all don't want to hear from God, but it still ties in to how Snoop is flippity floppity on just his morals as a man. Because we heard you state how you feel about Trump, and we heard you state how you feel about this LGBTQ agenda that they're pushing upon the kids. Like, if you want to live your life in that manner, live your life. I'm trying to find the best way to bring you back out of that with love. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm not going to compromise on is I'm not going to okay y'all attacking the kids with this. We didn't like it when the Netflix did it. We got tired of that and people started boycotting. And you know what I'm saying? Netflix lost billions overnight. Snoop, you can take the same stand, bro. I mean, at the very least, you could have just went quiet. Don't say nothing after that. If you like, man, if they pulled your coattail and said you said too much, okay, you losing money. Okay, you said what you said. Go quiet for a little bit. Let it blow over. At least if you went about it in that manner, you're not changing your beliefs, right? I said what I said. I don't agree with it. I'm not in agreement with it. And I'm going to just leave that there. But I'm not changing my mind. You didn't have to go team up with them and start making songs to then give to the kids where you just said, why are they giving this to our kids at such a young age? Why are they force feeding this down our kids? You know what I'm saying? Into their brains and planting that seed in their psyche. It's not normal. It's not necessary. And it's not to be accepted. And I feel like, man, if we don't stand on something, we going to fall for anything, man. We can't just everything. Sometimes you got to lose some money. And I know that's a hilarious statement coming from a dude who ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? But I'm praying that God gives me the testicular fortitude to not just be talking like this while I'm broke. Because I ain't going to be broke for long. Huh? Because I'm rich in spirit. You dig what I'm saying? I'm already rich. Y'all just don't see it yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm already rich for sure. I see it already. But I'm for sure rich in my spirit, in my soul. You dig what I'm saying? God has placed a lot in me. And I'm just saying, I have the courage now to say what I mean and mean what I say and stand on it. But I also pray that God continues to keep my courage and even grow it as my wealth grows as well, so that I don't get scared to say what I mean and stand on it because I got wealth also too. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, why can't we feel the way we feel about certain things? Nobody has any problem when Charlie Kirk runs around feeling how he feel about black folk. You understand what I'm saying? He said a lot of things about black folk, and I still give that man grace because I don't think he should have died for feeling the way that he felt. If he don't like us, cool. It is what it is. I still don't wish him to be unalive for that, but I'm just saying white folks are able to go about screaming to the top of their lungs how they feel about us. Why aren't we allowed to say that we feel that stuff like this should not be pushed on our kids? I don't think that's too much to ask. But I'm just saying, Snoop, man, I'm very bothered that you flipped in this manner. And I'm hoping that maybe somebody close to you will say this to you, man. Like, it's kind of whack, bro. Just as homie to homie, like, it's kind of whack, man. Like, that wasn't it. And then you can make your decision on how you want to move from there on them. But I'm just saying, man, everything ain't got to be about the money, man. Everything ain't got to be about the money, because that's what ultimately it comes down to. Oh, they about to snatch some funding. They about to snatch some sponsors. They about to stop this. They about to stop that. Sometimes the money is good to lose, man. All money ain't good money. Sometimes you need to go ahead, just let that get away from you. You dig what I'm saying? Because if you got to compromise who you is to accept the money, that's what the whole Hollyweird is about. They handing you the money, but they want you to do something for it. And that's just unacceptable. I'm not doing your little weird stuff for this money. I'd rather you just keep it, bro. I'm good how I am. I don't want the money that bad. And I want us all as homeboys and brothers to get there. I want us to not want the Hollyweirdness that they're offering. I want us to not want that to the extent of, we good over here. We good. But that's my thoughts, Snoop. Didn't like you flipping, bro. Of course, we gotta laugh and joke about it. But on some real talk, too. Like, I grew up on your music, bro. As terrible as it is, I view you as a homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, of course, everybody loves Snoop. We all want to hang around him. But I can say the more that I delve into, I already knew it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, what I should be on anyway. And the more I get in the place where I'm trying to move away from that, the more I want to help my homeboys and my homegirls come with me. Come on, it's time to put that down. I know we did that. Ain't no fun and all of that, right? Gin and juice. Yeah, we did that. Let's laugh about it. Let's put that down, though, and let's go here with it. Let's really be the children of God that we say we are. Can we try to be at least? But this is your boy P. Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at you.